It's time to elevate to a higher self. Welcome to Marquee Backstage.
I've been folded like the clothes, getting high to dodge the lows, spending time with all my bros, leave you with nothing, I suppose. Separate when we get close.
What's up, guys? I'm your host, Julie Milam. Think about a director, performer, editor, creator. Those are just a few titles of the multifaceted brilliance of hip-hop artist Leo the Rapper. On this episode of Marquee Backstage, we will take you on a journey of loss, recovery, and the path to creative freedom. This is Leo and the Legends.
Ooh, I'm a mess, you're a mess, we're a mess, but we can clean it up together. Can you let me in? I'm trying to build again. Old things had to end for new ones to
Leo, I'm Julie.
I'm Leo.
You know what? That's exactly what we said 5 years ago. We didn't go any deeper than that, though. You introduced me to yourself before a show, loved your music, but today I really want to know what created the music. What's behind the music, so to speak? What were you like as a young Leo?
Well, I was a quiet kid. Definitely stayed to myself a lot, but I don't know, I guess of a little bit of a paradox because I was always doing extracurricular activities like with sports and in clubs and stuff.
What sport did you play?
Played football and baseball. I got a scholarship to play football and I went to the University of the Cumberlands,
Wow.
but then I ended up dropping out and going on a little downward spiral.
Life took a different path.
Yeah, for sure.
What were you like when you were home? You said you were a little quiet and reserved.
I remember like when I was a kid, another like a moment that stands out to me is me and my dad. We used to live in a trailer and we'd go like months without electricity sometimes. And I would just be in the back like listening to my CD player, listening to Linkin Park or Eminem, just like, and I'd say that's when it like probably got embedded into my subconscious.
Right.
Like music really. And then that would come out later and it's like, I want to be a rapper.
Right. How old were you when you went through those times with no power?
I was 11 and 12 and 13 when my dad passed away, finally, because of health problems. I would be missing school a lot because I'd be at home taking care of him.
So what did you do, 13? 13 was when how old you were?
Yeah, I
when
got
your dad passed?
adopted, which is a crazy story. Is like, I ended up staying with my aunt for a couple of weeks, and then out of nowhere, the cops came knocking on the door, and they're like, you have to go live with this person. And it was my first or second grade teacher, Miss Stovall, Cynthia Stovall, and she said that my dad had wrote her a letter that if anything ever happened to him and asking if she would take care of me. And so then they adopted me. It's definitely a major change because I was like going from being like a wild kid, like running around town, skateboarding, smoking weed, like to like strict conform, go to church, do this, like it was definitely a major life change.
Did they set ground rules? Did they know how
Yeah,
wild
for
you
sure.
had been and they were like, we're not going to tolerate
No, that was
this?
just how, I mean, their standards
Okay.
for living, so.
Did
So
you
the whole total life change.
did you try to figure out how to still be the Leo?
No,
you
I like
once were?
forgot all that stuff until I went to college.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
So you did completely transform
Yeah.
to their household rules. Where's your mom in all this?
She had left when I was 2 or 3, and we had thought that she had disappeared for a long time. My aunt was always like checking her social security number to see if she's applied for jobs and see, because she was missing for 28 years or something. What, I think it was 4 or 5 months ago is when they finally told me the news that she had passed away. They had found a body and they matched the DNA sample of my blood and my sister's blood to her. And that is an unsolved murder case.
So what was the story that you grew up think like? Did she just went to work one day and never came back?
No, she took my brother and sister and left and dropped them off in Indianapolis with my grandparents.
Okay.
And then she disappeared.
When you got the
Sorry,
phone
yeah.
call about her body being found, what went through your head?
Probably just numb. Yeah, it's too much to process, really.
Have you been able to grieve her?
Yeah, I did that before. I wrote wrote a book and about my experiences in life and all those things, and that helped me process just writing out my thoughts and feelings. So journaling and documenting just helped pour out, which is the same in music, writing words and lyrics. So that has helped me a lot in my process.
Can you look back now, though, at your childhood, like really young Leo, all the things you've been through, if you're journaling and you're reading from beginning to now, do you see a pattern where things really happened as they should for you?
Definitely, that's life. Everything happens exactly as it should.
You say you're not of this world today. Seems that somebody was here. Universe on my tongue is the power of my brain. Wonder if my fate will be like Cobain. Even Robin Williams, if the drugs don't kill him. Smoking Newports cause I'm doing court for robbery. First degree, 3 years in the penitentiary. So you know I got bars. Tripping on toadstools, looking at the stars. If you know the truth, you don't care about the cars. If you really want it, you don't care about the cost. Family praying for him cause the kid's so lost. Crucify myself, I don't even need a cross. Speed up the process, death comes to all. Inhaling fumes, trapped in this room. More like a tomb, from birth I've been doomed. Waiting for the hearse, praying to the gods. Maybe they can lift the curse. Young shaman on a soul search, floating through the universe, music of the spheres. I'm just trying to hear the concert, walking through the desert in a tie-dye t-shirt. Howard the Duck, not of this earth, unorthodox, still put in the box, grind on the label, grinding for a label, murdering beats like Cain did to Abel. Help me find my soul, cause I am not able. You say you're not of this world today. Seems that somebody was here before me. You say you're not of this world.
There was a time when you took life into your own hands, though, and you decided to do it your own way.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
didn't want to see what the influences were there for. You just did it.
Yeah.
Tell me about that life change.
So that was back. So I was in college for football, and ended up dropping out, and thought that I needed some money. So I robbed a corporation for some money, and ended up going to prison for 4 years. And that was when I wasn't even 21. I didn't get to experience being 21
Right.
to 25. That's when I sat down with myself. I ran from myself for so long that I was locked in a room with myself and had to look at myself and be like,
For 4 years.
you can't run, yeah. So it's like, what's going on? What choices are you making that are leading in your life, and what do you want to do? And that's when I wrote down everything that I wanted to do, and I was like, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to do this. Here are the steps to do this, to be a successful artist in marketing, managing, like everything. I was just devouring information over those course of those years, and I got out and hit the ground running to do that.
What did you feel you needed money so badly for that you had to take it from someone else?
I would say, looking back, that would be, as a kid, what society shows us that we need. Flashing all this money. Oh, I want to be a rapper. Oh, it takes money to get money. You know what I'm saying? You need money to invest into things. So I was like, I need that, and instead of working for it, I just took it.
Did you have anybody that encouraged you to do it or supported it, or were you just...
I mean, the friends that I was with at the time,
Okay.
for sure.
What was your first day in prison like? Were you scared?
No fear, for sure. I'd already prepped for that. Eating everyone's food and doing push-ups every day and shadow boxing for like hours, honestly, yeah, because I was like, I didn't know what to expect.
Was there anyone that reached out to you on the inside that said, I got your back, I'm gonna look out for you in here, I'm gonna help you?
No, but you make friends. I mean, there's my friend Steven, who's here now, you know, like, met very talented people, and people, yeah, that seen my talent there and encouraged me to not do anything stupid. and
That
stay
life is
focused.
over.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you rap for anybody in there?
Yeah, that was an awesome experience. I was pretty nervous to doing that because there was like 150 people in there, and I remember the only time that we could get out of the cells or anything is like if we went to church. And so of course I'm going to church like to
Get
see
me
that.
out.
So it's like they did like musical performances beforehand, and I remember writing like a Christian version of Biggie Small's Suicidal Thoughts, and I turned it into Heavenly Thoughts. And then I got up there and I rapped that, and everyone standing ovation, and I was just like blown away. I was like, oh man, like I can really do this.
Was that your first public performance?
Yeah, it was. And I was like so nervous because I was like this kid, and I like around like all these like a bunch of killers and like everyone, like literally.
Right.
And so it's like, all right, I'm a little nervous on that end.
Yeah.
But then everyone gave me a standing ovation.
But you're in church.
Yeah.
Where everything's forgiven.
Yeah, for sure.
How long did you perform before you got out? Like, was it a year? Was it 6 months? Was it 3 years?
Yeah, I was in there for 3.5 years.
But did you perform most of that time, or did it take you a while to warm
so,
up?
I mean, it was so cool. I mean, they had like a band room. I stayed in the band room. I was like one of the only people that had this job, which is a very like rare job in prison. And I think after I left, they even removed the program. But I was filming and videoing the basketball games, the concerts if I wasn't in them, the basketball games if I wasn't in them, and I would be editing them and making them look like ESPN shows and all that stuff. And I would air them over the prison TV station.
You're kidding me.
So I was in charge of like the prison TV station to like 1,200 inmates, and everyone would be bringing me their CDs, because I would have to burn them and put them on a VHS. It was like some old school equipment. And so, yeah, I just would do that. And also too, I mean, I wasn't supposed to be doing this, but I would be upstairs. I had an 8-track recorder, and I would be recording my music.
Yes.
And I would be pumping it into the institutional channel. So everyone knew that I rapped and made music, because like it was the only TV station. I would be
Right.
putting my music at the end of the videos that I'd be making.
I love it.
Yeah, and that was like the prerequisites now. And now I'm getting out and doing rapping for real in the studio and filming music videos and doing production stuff. So it all started in there.
Hold away, I can't feel nothing. Only need me when you want something. Tried to love you, didn't want nothing. Now we're nothing, girl, it's nothing. Hold away, I can't feel nothing. Only need me when you want something. Tried to love you, didn't want nothing. Now we're nothing, girl, it's nothing. I felt something
So tell me about your first day out. You're 25 at this point,
Yeah,
right?
first day out.
Back in the fresh air, you've got
was
nothing but
definitely
opportunities.
shocking. Yeah, because I was like in an open room with 60 plus people constantly, never alone. Everyone watching you in the bathroom, like whatever you got to do. So it was like very shocking to be alone and in silence.
Did you know where you were going to go?
I didn't at the moment, but I had a helping hand from the people that adopted me. There was a rundown place, and they was like, yo, you can stay here. And I just had to fix it up. So I started from the floor, and now I have a 4-bedroom house downtown.
That's incredible. Did you stay with them while you're working on this place?
No.
Okay, you stayed right there?
Slept on the floor, yeah.
Any power, like electricity,
Yeah.
water, all of the utilities were on. They just gave you a home, another
No
home.
fridge, no stove, just,
But they gave you a home.
Right.
Again.
Get it, make it work. If you really want to change your life, then do it.
How
And so
incredible is that?
I did it, yeah.
Do you realize that you were put on this earth to be a part of that family?
For sure. Definitely very grateful for them.
To not turn their back on you ever.
Yeah.
They have no biological ties to you. They chose you. They chose you again. Will always choose you because they believe in you. So you fix the house up. What do you start doing to make money?
I was working at a factory until the music started taking over. I got a job at a studio, sound engineering artist, and I was just recording and mixing them, and that overtook my job. I took a leap of faith and jumped and just started making music videos for my friends and everyone, and that was supporting it a little bit, barely getting by, making it each month, but it was working. And it just grew from there. Met my friend Justin, who owns NF Records Studio, and we're still working together today, growing bigger and bigger. And yeah, that clientele that I got plugged into, like sound engineering, their artists, they were like, well, I want music videos. And so I was like, okay, I can do that too. So it was just like, yeah, it was just awesome. Being surrounded by artists and music, creativity.
I love how everything in your life has really literally built upon itself to make you who you are right now. So tell me about your music, your passion.
My passion is definitely music, and I want to be an artist, a rapper, and that's it. But doing that, I've built up these skills that help other artists. So it's like shoot music videos now for a living, which is shocking to say for real. I don't think I've really soaked that in, which is cool.
Tell me about the music. Let's drill down. Let's talk about the new project. Let's talk about what it means to you. Is there a specific song or two that really look introspectively at who you are or what you've been through?
Yeah, so I just dropped a project recently called Emotional Roller Coaster. The song that I like the most is probably Moment When It Changed. That like captures the whole journey and the thoughts of how to even change your own life in there, and some of my experiences in there. Just a very motivational song.
How long did it take you?
I'm not sure. I think a lot of the songs we were setting on for like a year or something, because me and Justin have like 2 unreleased projects, like 50 unreleased songs.
Oh, wow. So you're sitting on a lot.
Yeah, it's just saving up, because there's like, it's just marketing, really, marketing money.
Absolutely.
So I'm just trying to save my cash
So
the
how do
right
you-
way.
The right way. Save cash, not take cash.
Yes.
We're gonna earn it, we're gonna save it.
Right.
I love it. So how do you feel you have developed this positive outlook on life? No bitterness, no drama, like I'm gonna do it right, and not only am I gonna do it right for me, I'm gonna do it right for other musicians, I'm gonna do it right for the community.
When I ran for myself for so long, and I got locked in a room with myself and had to really try to understand what this life was, what my life was. I did a lot of research on a lot of religions and meditation, a lot of meditation. I would say just got really in touch with myself in meditation and wanted to push that out, like got in touch with the love that is within all of us.
You figured out what you were created for.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
Moment when it changed, it will never be the same. Leveled up inside the game, they earn these sunny days. Look at these clouds we made. Look at these roads we paved. Even with the delays, we kept it running relay. Stacking up since freebase. I've been grinding since CCS. I've been shining like some VVS. Life a movie since VHS. I move my queen like we playing chess. I gave it all, I got nothing left. It's the moment when it changed. It will never be the same. No, leveled up inside the game. Oh, they gon' know my name. Oh. 90 degrees in a beanie and jacket, no boots and a shank just to match it. Can you imagine? Harder than the steel under the mattress, hotter than the flames lighting the matches. How'd he go from a cage to a mansion? Visualize stages and vocalize mantras. Key mode, friendships that were cancer. Stop searching on the outside for answers. I started trusting myself. All that I got is myself. I got some time on the shelf. I had some time to myself. World is reflection of self. Letters are spells when they spell. I could just speak and you melt. Had to dive deep in myself. I had to die by myself. Had to make heaven of hell. This the moment when it changed. It will never be the same. Leveled up inside the game. They gon' know my name. Duh. Leo, Leo the rapper. And we are Leo and the Legends. Give it up for Justin on the keys over here. Killing it. We got Jan on the drums. Jay Willie on the guitar. And Max on the bass. Cranking that bass to the max.